Matthew chapter 2. We're enjoying this Christmas season. I hope you all had a Merry Christmas and a wonderful time remembering the Lord's birth. And it's neat thinking about Christmas, even as my uncle brought up, all the way back in the early stages of Genesis, God's already setting the stage for Christmas, really, for Calvary. But it's neat reading all throughout the Bible that everything points to Christ coming. And so this morning I want to look in Matthew chapter 2, where normally when we look at the Christmas story, we're in Luke chapter 2. That's the more common account. I caught myself several times as I type up my notes, typing in story, and then I like to delete that and put an account, because story, sometimes people do think it's just a story. This is a real account, really happened. But we normally read about in Luke chapter 2 about Christ's birth and the shepherds and everything. But we all also know the story of the wise men. But this morning I want to take a few minutes and just look at the wise men and see what lessons we can learn about them. There's a lot we can learn from them. There's a lot of things I've read about them. One of the interesting things I read about the wise men is there was some discussion and some debate on whether they were just wise men or they were wise women. And there were different arguments on either side, but one of them, the thing that really sealed it in my mind that there were no wise women, is that they brought gold, frankincense, and myrrh. If there were women, they'd have brought diapers, casserole, and baby formula, because that would have been a lot more applicable for a newborn baby. So we know there were men. Well, let's go ahead and look at Matthew chapter 2. Just kidding, that's not a real debate that I was reading about. But Matthew chapter 2, we'll read a few verses, and then we'll just jump in and walk through this passage and see what the Lord has for us this morning. Matthew chapter 2, verse number 1. The Bible says, "Now when Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea, in the days of Herod the king, behold, there came wise men from the east to Jerusalem, saying, Where is he that is born